Wow, guys, it's February. I'm really excited to see where these cards take us. This is your all signs video for the month of February. And be sure to check your rising, your sun, and your moon signs for a full picture of what February is going to be bringing you. But we are just going to dive in. I'm really looking forward to where this month is taking us. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what the overarching energy is for you for the month of February. Happy birthday, all those Aquarians out there. All right, let's see. Aquarius, month of February. It's going to be a good month to take some time and get into the void. Step back. No rushing, no urgency, just taking a step back. The void is a really good time of contemplation, of reflection. Where have you been? Where have you gotten from where you've been? What are the lessons, or what are the what is the knowingness that you were brought by what you've been through, what decisions and choices you've made, where it's taken you? This is really about contemplating and reflecting. This is a good month for really kind of taking the time, not making any decisions, not feeling any urgency, just allowing yourself to take a minute, take a breath. Especially for those of you who have been through it recently, where you've had something really kind of move out of your experience, or there's been a big light bulb moment around a situation or a relationship. And this month is a good month to kind of step into that and really look at, what that is bringing you, what that information is bringing you, what you're being allowed to learn. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, because you're tired. Because you're tired, you're over it. Whatever it was, you're over it. So, however things were hard, why they were hard, you're over it. And things are turning because of that. So it's a new cycle is beginning, a new situation is turning up. You're finding your power in a way that you've never found it before. But it's all coming out of that exhaustion, that over it, that time of contemplation and reflection. So take it. Take the time. Take the time. Take the time. Because the King of Wands is coming in. And the King of Wands is going to be bringing you some lesson, some information, some indication of where you need to take your energy, where you need to go purposefully forward. They may be showing you a side of a situation or a side of themselves that you didn't know was there, or you'd been ignoring for a long time, and now it's time to really look at that and say, okay, that's not what I want. And so you need the time to sit with the information. Really come into the information. Again, reflection and contemplation. What is this teaching you? What is it showing you? Where is it leading you this month? Yeah. Listen deeply. Not only listen deeply to your own intuition, but listen deeply to what people are saying. What are they not saying? What is not behind the words? Listen with your heart. Feel what they're saying, because I don't think they're saying what they mean or being completely giving you the full picture. I think the full picture is in the part they're not saying. So listening deeply this month is going to be really, really important, Aquarius, for revelations and the aha moment of, oh, that's what's been staring me in the face and I didn't quite see it because I was too busy. Which is why this month is really important to slow down. Really important to slow down and take the time you need to rest and recuperate. Rest and recuperate. Yep. Yeah, because you're coming into a new cycle. And so you're not taking something with you into the new cycle. And February is going to help you figure out what it can't go forward with you. Who can't go forward with you. And why. Yeah. Yep. So remain positive as you come to these lessons, these aha moments, these illuminations, these revelations, the contemplation, the reflection. Remain positive. What you're coming to may hurt, may take you to your knees because people were not acting in the way you thought they were. But you have to remain positive that you're being shown this because it's time. It's time for that wheel to turn. It's time for you to come into a new cycle of positivity and things working out. And you just have to believe. You have to believe that what you're being brought to is going to allow you to move forward, that there is a lesson, there is something that you can take from this situation, even though it doesn't feel good, even though it's not what you wanted. But in the reflection, you can see where there is a positive light, where there is something to hold on to or take forward. But you have to believe. You have to believe. There's something about the situation or the person that even though it may feel really bad, it may feel, again, it took you out at the knees, it surprised you, it broke your heart, it maybe even, rocked your faith in humanity. But there's definitely something there for you to kind of look within and say, what is this telling me about myself? What is this showing me about myself? Where is it that I don't have faith in humanity? Where is it that I don't believe I deserve? Yeah, and then go and get that guidance from Spirit. The awareness above your head. Spirit is communicating support. Yeah, they're not leaving you to hang out to dry at all. But this is definitely taking you in a new direction. This is definitely taking you into a new cycle. This is taking you to new resources, new tribe, new people. Raising your frequency is changing who you resonate or where you resonate in this month. So stay positive and stay in the belief that you do have the support, because you do. So Aquarius, this could be a little bit of a challenging month, but it's bringing you into the new. It's bringing you into the positive. It's bringing you into this new cycle where you are going to have resources, where you are going to have support, where you are going to have love. But you can't take anything that doesn't serve you with you. And so I feel like getting into the void this month is what is going to allow you to see where you have to kind of leave something behind. And for some of you, you might very well know already what that is. And this is just confirmation. All right. So thank you for being here. Have a beautiful month. Hi Pisces, welcome to February. Let's see what you've got for the overarching theme of this month. What is February bringing you, Pisces? Oh, you got 2. Oh, nourishment and assessing. Nourishment and assessing. So yes, this month, give yourself the nourishment that you need while you're kind of assessing where you are and where you're going. So giving yourself the time, the self-care, the positive expectation, soul nourishment, meditating, breathing, connecting with spirit, eating balanced, getting enough exercise, getting enough rest, and then assessing where it is you were wanting to go. Is this the right way? Am I seeing everything clearly? Am I seeing everything that I need to be seeing about a situation or a person? And really taking the time to assess. No urgency, no fear energy, just kind of coming into acceptance of what is this month, Pisces. We got 2 right off the bat. Yeah, because this month you're turning a corner. There is something that you're walking away from or leaving behind you. You're laying down the fight. You're standing up for yourself, which is bringing you in a lot of ideas, resources, areas of to be contemplated, like a lot of different directions you could go in. Which one is the best for you? And I think that's where the assessing comes in this month for you. That once you turn that corner at the beginning of the month, like then it's about assessing, okay, there's going to be a few things like you have ideas, you're inspired to do, or you're offered. And so it's really important for you to kind of look down the line. It's almost like, in the choice, look at or ask yourself the question, where will this take me in 5 years? Or where will this lead me down the road? And, really look at that destination point and make that empowered decision from that place, that your purpose and your role and what you're wanting is needing to come from an empowered place. So taking the time from a balanced position, getting your nourishment, nourishing your soul, getting in balance, then assessing where is this situation or relationship going to lead me, this opportunity that I'm being presented with or I'm being inspired to. Like, what is it that I want for myself? That this Queen of Wands is saying you're only going in the direction that you really feel like is going to be for your best interest, not anybody else's. And I feel like that's why you have to get into balance, so that you can't get pulled by someone. You can't get pushed into a corner or backed into a corner by anyone, because you're coming from an empowered place of, I see what you're trying to do. I see the manipulation. I see the way in which you're trying to, I don't want to say force or push, but you're really wanting for me, and that's not going to work for me. That's not where I feel I need to be. That's not where I feel my best interest is. Yeah. So when you're needing the assistance, ask and receive. If you're really feeling like you've got a lot that you are being drawn to, or a lot that you're being inspired to, or a lot that you're being offered, and you're not really sure which way to go, that's where you want to drop down into your heart. Ask your inner self, your higher self, and feel the answer. Don't try to think the answer. Feel the answer, because the felt answer is going to be the way that really works out the best for you. And it may not be the way you think you're going to go. It may not have anything to do with what you think. It's going to have to do with what you feel. And so it's going to be really important. The nourishing that you do this month is going to be healing you in some way. That's going to allow you to go in that new direction. That maybe is going to be the empowered version that no one expects. But that's what it feels for you, Pisces, this month. So wherever you're healing this month, through the nourishment, the balancing, it's really going to make all the difference in being able to feel the answer from your higher self. Don't let the thoughts overwhelm you. Don't let the old thought patterns self-sabotage this month. Really important. Which is why getting into balance will be so beneficial. Taking the time for the self-care, the healing energy, the balancing, the assessing, the nourishing. Yep, because everything is going to have a peaceful resolution this month. So even though you may be going in a direction someone is afraid for you, it feels like they do ultimately get on board. That whatever the conflict is, you will have a peaceful resolution to it. Especially for those of you who may be changing jobs this month. And the boss is like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Or anyone in your life who's going, what are you thinking? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Yeah. So pause. Pause as you make decisions this month. Don't, again, urgency is fear energy. Don't buy into anything. So if anybody's coming at you and saying you've got to do this yesterday, no, I don't. No, I don't, because I'm empowered. Because this is about what I want. This isn't about what you want. I'm done doing what other people want. Yeah, I'm done doing what other people want. I'm now doing things I want. And I'm going to choose what that is. All right, Pisces, how does Spirit want to leave this? Angelic assistance, angel messages, observe your inner knowing, ask for support. There it is. They're like, we're here. We're here. We want to support you. We want to help you. All you have to do is invoke us. Set an intention. Get quiet. And feel the answer. Feel our answer. Feel our inspired action. Feel into it. That's where the angelic assistance is going to come this month for you, Pisces. Feel into it. Breathe into it. Anything that you feel like you're doing out of sense of urgency or for someone else, not this month. Not the month to be in that energy. In this month, it's all about you being empowered. You going in the direction that you feel is right for you. So where you've got someone kind of in your ear really like, no, go this way. You know, gently, firmly, let them know that you're going to be making this decision from your own inspired feeling energy from your heart. All right. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful month. Hi, Aries. Welcome to your reading. And the overarching theme for you this month is purity, from the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So I am actually going to go to the book for this because this is a very unique card to this deck. And I think it's just beautiful the way she describes it. The simple purity of intention that nature demonstrates, the purity of clean water in a mountain stream, the purity of one single purpose. The ancients looked at the cycles that brought ice and snow as a sort of reset button, a time when everything lay fallow for a while and brought with it a kind of simplicity. These times were hard, but if we were prepared for them, we would survive. There are good reasons to strive for a kind of positive purity in our lives. Being precise with our language and as clear as we can be in our communications means fewer miscommunications and misunderstandings in our relationships and work life. Keeping our intentions pure and untainted with lower energy such as jealousy, revenge, or unworthiness as much as possible means that our motivations are pure and not muddy in their reasoning. And I feel like that's the overarching theme that February is going to be bringing to you, to help you get into this purity of thought and purity of intention for your life moving forward. Maybe do a little reflection on, where are you having miscommunication? Maybe where are you in some lower frequencies of unworthiness or misunderstanding. Maybe where your intentions have not been as pure in the past in different situations. And where can you maybe have forgiveness for yourself or those around you that can help clear that up? Letting go of that old programming and story of the past. February. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we got the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I feel like this is your evolution, Aries. I feel like this is all about you, whether you're a male or female. But this is where you have possibly deceived yourself in the past, where maybe you've only seen things from your own perspective and ultimately broke your own heart. And now you're coming into more of this King of Pentacles, more grounded, more stable, willing to be more open-minded, less manipulative, less narrow-minded, I think is what I'm feeling, Aries. So I feel like where your heart has been broken and you feel like it was broken by others, it's almost like, where did you break your own heart? By having some expectation of how others should be or act or how a situation should play out, and really kind of looking at the energy you were bringing to it. And was it more selfish or manipulative or self-serving? And now you're able to come out of this Three of Swords by being more giving, forgiving, loving, grounded, stable, more open-minded, more able to see things from that higher perspective of why other people may have been motivated the way they were, and accepting or forgiving more. That is allowing you to heal that broken heart. So I feel like one of the themes in this month for you is letting go of the old programs, letting go of the old stories, really just understanding that it was what it was, and you're ready to let go of the attachment, whatever your attachment to it was. Yeah. This is the month of clear, cancel, and release. So when that old feeling comes up that you're just done with, clear, cancel, and release. When that old thought pattern comes up that you're just done with, clear, cancel, and release. When anything from the past comes up that just is not part of your story or experience anymore, clear, cancel, and release. And leave it behind. Leave it behind, Aries. It's time. It's time. I feel like there's been this weight that you've been carrying, and this month is going to be the beginning of the release. The beginning of healing that broken heart in whatever way that broken heart was broken. Friend, family, partner, work, tribe, system, whatever. Evolution, you're evolving. And I feel like that purity card is bringing you back into a more pure form of who you are, who you came here to be this month, which is going to like wipe the slate clean and allow you to start manifesting from that higher frequency. Because you're not held on anymore to those dense situations. So the answer is no. Whatever the question, the answer is no. And it's a hard no. It's not a no for right now, it's a hard no. So wherever you're thinking that maybe you can hold on to something from the past, there's nothing there for you. There's nothing new there for you. And it's time to come into balance. It's time to balance your emotions, balance the situation. And so there may be some compromise that you have to reach in a situation. Sorry. That you have to reach in a situation because there's no winning, no losing. It's just, it is what it is. And so you've just got to balance out the energies and compromise however that looks for you in whatever the situation is. But yeah, it just feels like this purity card is really kind of cleansing you from any past deeds, past expectations, past failures, past hurts, past it. Yeah, you're coming into this healing that's allowing you to move on. Aries. Because it's time. It's time. It's time to move on. It's time for something new. It's time for love. It's time for partnership. It's time for safety, stability. Yeah, so surrender. Divine, trust the divine. Release the outcome. Say yes to life. Yeah. So where you're thinking you don't know where the benefit is coming in, or the new opportunity, or the new resource, or the new person, or the new tribe, or whatever. Honestly, just get into the surrender. The not knowing the how and the when. Just knowing that by releasing those old thought patterns, those old feelings, getting more intentional with pure intention and surrender, that's what's gonna, it's like it flips the script, Aries, it flips the script. Things aren't the same. You start to heal in a way that you have never been able to heal before. You start to open up and express yourself in a way that you've not been able to before, and receive in a way that you've not been able to before. But you've got to really they're bringing me back to this one line. So let's just reread the one line. Keeping our intentions pure and untainted with lower energies such as jealousy, revenge, or unworthiness as much as possible means that our motivations are pure and not muddy in their reasoning. Yeah, that's what this month is for you. So I hope February brings you release. Have a beautiful month, and we'll talk soon. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your video for the month of February. Thank you for being here. Let's get you an overarching energy for the month of February. Taurus. Ooh, Taurus. I love it. Protection. Protection. You are protected this month. So what doesn't feel good? What feels like it may be moving away or changing? What's not coming in? Stuck or stagnant energy? You're protected. It's going to be okay. Spirit, God, God consciousness, source, whatever you believe in, protecting you, surrounding you, loving you. It's beautiful. Whatever changes are happening, you're protected. So however this resonates for you, whether you're going through a change or things aren't moving, you're stagnant, you feel blocked, it's okay. You're protected. It's going to be okay. You're going to be carried. I want to go to the book because these meanings are a little different with this tarot because it is the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. So let's just see what she says about the Nine of Cups. I just want to make sure it was the 9, not the 8. There we go. When the Nine of Cups turns up in a reading, expect your social calendar will be filling up. This is the hospitality card. It also symbolizes welcome and confirms that you will be hosting an event or party for family or friends. If it appears in a reading with the Four of Wands, which it just doesn't, so we're going to skip that. Yeah, it's about like possibly hosting something, community event, family gathering, but making preparations and plans, because this is sometimes referred to as the wish card. So yeah, I feel like this month it's about like getting into preparation for what's coming in that isn't here yet. Yeah, because I was feeling lots of masculine energy, and then lo and behold, the Emperor showed up. So I feel like you've got some masculine energy this month coming in that's going to help you to get organized or start that business or start making moves on a dream, right? Wishes, something you've wished for, starting to make a real solid plan effort towards it. And it's okay to do that because you are protected. And it's like the only thing that's holding you back is you. Hello, Taurus. The only one that's holding you back is you. So it's going to be important for you to unbind yourself, take the blinder off, and walk forward confidently, because you're protected as you start making these moves, as you start making these changes, as you start going towards your dream, as you start that new project, new business, new inspiration. But I love this Emperor card because right there is the key of life, the Ankh. So it's like you've been given the key and you've been given protection. So this month, Taurus, it's time. It's time to move. It's time to take a step. It's time to go towards the dream, the wish that isn't that unreachable, untenable thing anymore. That as you start making moves towards it, you're going to have the resources you need. You're going to meet the people that can help you. You're going to get the signs for the direction you need to go in. That's what this protection is bringing you. The signs and the opportunity and the people and the dots being joined up for you. That's the protection. That's the carry. Spirit coming in and bringing you what you need when you need it, so that you can really start making very concerted, real effort in your dream, in your business, in your life. But you got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way, Taurus. It's like you're the only one that can hold you back this month from making a step, making a move. So the protection is the universe joining up the resources and the right people and the right situations and the right money and the right network. And you have to trust it. You have to trust it. You're the only one that can block yourself this month. It's go time. It's go time. The answer is yes. Take the step, make the move, make the phone call, apply for the loan. Go for it. Taurus, go for it. Go for it. Here's your sign. Here's your sign. If you've been waiting for a sign, I feel like this is your sign. Be discerning. Of course, be discerning. Of course you're going to make sure that it feels right and that the people that you're working with are quality, integrity. Of course. But where are you getting in your own way from past fears? Past, well, it didn't work out in the past. Why would it work this time? Well, this time it's because the dots are joined up. It's because this time the energy's in the right place. You're in the right place. Right place, right time. Divine timing. So whatever was the detractor last time, whatever didn't work out last time, that's not this. Go enjoy. Go in peace. Get excited. Take a leap of faith. Look at the angel. It's young. It's like get back into that young exuberance of your youth or the past or when you were first starting out all those years ago. Get back into that energy. Because this time you have the experience, you have the wisdom that you didn't have then. That's why it's going to work this time. That's why it's going to be okay this time. You're not going to make those mistakes. You're not starting from the ground. You're starting from the experience, the wisdom that all of that gave you. Yeah. Don't let worry pull you down. Don't let worry and fear keep you from exploring and making a move and going forward. Don't let the worry and the fear keep you from your blessings. The fear and the worry are the blockages that you have to come out of, you have to let go of, you have to move away from. I know, Taurus, I know. Because you failed spectacularly in the past. But that's not this. That's not this. Now you have the wisdom. You have the experience, the discernment. You just have to get back into the faith. The faith of yourself, your gifts and talents and your wisdom. The faith of your spirit guides, your higher power, your higher self, whatever you believe in. Because it's time. It's time. Yep, return to center, flowing balance, breathe into the pose, stay calm. Yeah. Ground yourself, get centered. That's where you find your power. When you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're about to make a phone call that terrifies you or sign something that just is clawing, the fear is clawing at the back of your throat. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe. Feel your connection to Source. Because they will help to ground you and balance you so that you can tap into that knowingness that's allowing you to know that you are in the right place, making the right decision, going in the right direction. That this time is very different from previous chances, attempts, starts. Taurus, it's an amazing month for you. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Have a beautiful month. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly video. I hope you're doing well. So let's get a overarching theme for the month of February for Gemini. Oh, Gemini, went flying. Oh, I like this one. This is a little bit of a unique card for this deck, which is the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So I'm just going to grab the book here. Beauty, Gemini. Look at that beauty. Beauty is like medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. Beauty is everywhere. In nature, just look. Beauty comes in many forms and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Rid yourself of clutter and what you find disagreeable. So the mantra here for this card is, I see beauty everywhere and it raises my vibration. I love it. Think about that. Think about that. Real beauty is hypnotic, yet in reality has less to do with youth than it does with the spirit coming through the skin. The word charisma comes from the Greek charis and ma, meaning the spirit shining through. Each of us possesses a unique beauty, one that gives us confidence if we recognize it. Each of us is desirable. Each of us is perfectly formed to be what we want to be. But should we become too obsessed by the external, something that is, after all, fleeting, we may become unhappy and chase an ideal that is impossible to uphold. So I would reflect on that, Gemini, for this month. Where maybe you're holding on to some version that is more external than internal. I think that's what I'm getting for the meaning of this card for you. Where can you find the beauty within? The high vibrational frequency within? The love within, the appreciation within, the joy within. Because when we are feeling, knowing on the inside, we're going to reflect that in the outside. No matter what our shape is, no matter what we look like, no matter what age we are, if we're truly feeling beautiful inside, we will reflect beauty on the outside. It's time. It's time. The Three of Wands wants you to look to new shores. The Three of Wands wants you to leave behind whatever version of your thought process or expectation or lack of beauty that you've been holding on to, and just leave it behind. And anybody in any situation also that doesn't see your inner beauty shine or find worth in your inner beauty, Gemini, they need to be left behind, because it's time for you to go to new shores, new situations, new relationships, new focus. where your inner beauty is valued. It's time for you to really fight for what you want and bring yourself into your passion and your purpose, regardless of what people around you think, regardless of what you used to think. This is about you really empowering yourself by walking away from what doesn't serve you and walking into that new version of yourself that is way more beautiful than the past, way more beautiful than the old version. Even if the old version was younger, thinner, had more money, doesn't matter. Your purpose, your energy, your vibration, your passion, your integrity, your compassion, that's what matters. And I feel like in February, that's what Spirit is wanting you to embrace. Coming into a more masculine energy of loving yourself, loving those around you, being authentic in who you are, standing in who you are, embracing that, grounding yourself into that emotional connection to that divine masculine of open, heart-centered, but not allowing the ability to be taken advantage of. Like being discerning about being heart-centered and who you're heart-centered with. And those that can't see your heart, like they don't get a seat at your table this month. And you're recognizing who doesn't get a seat at your table because they're not honoring you. They're pulling you down into low vibrational frequencies. They're wanting you to maybe be imbued in old energy. Like the version of you that no longer exists because you're now this version of you, whether you're masculine or feminine. Whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. You're still coming into this empowered version of yourself this month that is way more beautiful than any old version that was younger, thinner, whatever. The inner version of you that is emerging this month, that you're really coming into, that's what's taking you forward. That's what's taking you to your new interests, your new relationships, your new focus, your new goal. That new version of you. That's not the old version. So there may be things in your life that you're really ready to let go of. Old habits, old thought patterns. And this month it's like, yeah, if I'm not feeling it, if it's not part of who I am, my purpose, my mission, my inspiration, I'm out. I'm leaving behind you if you're not part of my new version, that inner beauty, high vibrational frequency. Because this is where I sit now. This is where I am comfortable and authentic. I mean, it's got this energy of like almost driven, like you're driven to be this new version that is beautiful. You just have to really recognize that this new version is beautiful. More beautiful than any other version of yourself that you're thinking is more beautiful. Because that was superficial. This is character. That's way more beautiful. Yeah, and it may be, so step into your courage and bravery, because, you know, you may need the help of an ascended master or your archangels or God consciousness or whoever you believe in to help you make these changes and really step into your authenticity and be able to share that with those around you. Because it might feel uncomfortable. This new version of yourself that is more authentic. You have to start speaking your truth, and maybe in a way that you've never spoken before. And earth and ground, as you need. Get into connection with Mother Gaia. Feel that connection to everything. Plants, animals, water, fire, earth, wind. Every living thing on this planet. Feel the connection, feel supported, feel a part of. That will help you to be authentic. This is a month of remaining positive as you go through these changes, because I do feel like these shifts are going to be so internal. And it is going to have you questioning yourself. But if you can ground and come back to center and balance and know that what you're feeling, seeing, hearing, and knowing, inspired to be, being shown, given signs for, that is your way. So absolutely remain positive this month. Yeah, because the opportunities are going to appear. The opportunities are going to appear to help you to live more authentically, but also to share your authenticity. So I feel like for some of you, the opportunities aren't always going to be completely about money. Like it might be about resources and opportunities coming in because you're raising your frequency. You're living authentically. You're shining your inner beauty. You're going to start manifesting, right? So opportunities will absolutely come in. But opportunity might also come in where you get an opportunity to show your new version. And there may be people around you that don't completely feel good about this new version of you because it's not that people-pleasing give. And that's okay. Just love them where they are. Yeah, because you're the way shower. Lead, don't follow. Pave a new way. Embrace new possibilities. There it is. Shine that inner beauty. Show the way to the people that are still lost, that are still in darkness, that are still shrouded. Embrace the new possibilities that are showing up. There it is. This is what this month is about for you, Gemini. Love yourself. Love yourself through the changes. Love yourself through the transformation. I love it. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful month. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to February. And yours just totally flipped out. Ooh, pleasure. This month, it's important for you to have some fun. And this isn't just go out and have fun. This is like really embrace what you find pleasurable. It's almost like getting connection to those things that light you up, that spark you. The music, the dance, the food, the hobbies, the passions, the goals. Like wherever you get sparked, that's where you need to be putting your focus this month. That thing that really sparks you. It's like you've been dimmed, your light's been dimmed, and it's like you're waking up. Like you're waking up. And like where now are you sparked? And what I'm seeing on this card is there's a couple butterflies here, down there, right there on the side. I feel like you've been through a transformation and you're coming out of it, and it's now where do you want to put your energy that's going to bring you the most pleasure or spark or passion? And I don't feel like romantic passion. I feel like just driving passion, you know, for that dream, that goal, that desire. And for some of you, it may be something that's new. Yeah. For some of you, I feel like you've made a choice. You've made a choice in the recent past that has allowed you to move away from something that you were in contention with, that wasn't flowing in your life. It was a battle or an uphill climb, something that you had chosen that didn't go in the way that you thought it was going to. But now it's like you're seeing everything from this different new perspective that's allowing you to walk away from and make a new choice, go in a new direction, away from the striving and driving or contention or uphill climb. You're now getting back into what sparks you, what lights you up. And that's what the Hangman is bringing you. That new idea, that new goal, where now it feels achievable. It feels like you know the way forward because you've made the change. You've made the change. You've made the decision. You're going in a new direction. You're leaving behind whatever was bringing you into battle, bringing you into unhappiness. They took me right to the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Harmony and resolution. That's what this month is about for you. Yeah, harmony and resolution. Laying something in the past, making the new choice, going in the direction that's bringing you into peace, into harmony. Away from the contention, away from the uphill climb, away from and into the pleasure. Look at that this month for you, Cancer. It feels very good, but it feels like it's been a minute. It feels like it's been a minute. And it feels like for some of you, going towards something that sparks you or something that makes you feel good almost might scare you a little bit because it's been so long. Like you've been fighting so hard, or you've been in a situation that didn't feel good for so long. That now being in situations or in relationships that do feel good, it can feel a little uncomfortable. So important not to kind of block yourself from any blessings because of the different feeling, which is where I think the Hangman is kind of bringing you, almost be expecting a new version, a new feeling, a new way of looking at something, a new way of being, a new way of feeling. Yeah. It feels like you haven't been lit up in a long time. Yep, it's time. Look at that. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. So wherever you're being guided to take action, Cancer, this is your month to do it. This is your month to do it. Take action on the thing that sparks you, on the thing that really lights you up, that helps you in your transformation, or helps you to take a step into the transformation, into the new version. Yeah. It's go time. It's go time. There's no reason to wait. For some of you, you might have had to make the decision to make the change. For some of you, the decision may have been made for you, but whatever it is, it doesn't matter how it happened. It just matters that now it's time to get into where you are sparked, where your passion is sparked, where your inspiration is sparked, who you are after coming out of this contention. Yeah. Sacred space. Raise the vibe of your space. Harmonize within and around. Back to harmony. Harmonize. Yeah, it's time. Raising your vibrational frequency. It's making all the difference. And it's helping you to be able to take the action. So really, you know, for some of you, you might want to clear out your space. You know, get rid of things that maybe remind you of someone or a situation. Organize yourself so that when you start this embarking in this new road, you're ready to go, like whatever it is. But really kind of by harmonizing your outer, it will help you harmonize your inner. And that's what I feel for you, Cancer. Creating sacred space within and without. Raising the vibe of your space will raise your vibration. So that is beautiful. It's time. It's time to get sparked. It's time to get impassioned. It's time to take the transformation and go. So I hope you have a beautiful month. Thank you. Hello, Leo. Hello, Leo. Hello, hello, hello. All right, Leo. Let's see what February wants to bring you. Let's see what's going on in February for our Leos out there. Oh, you got two. Who else had two? Somebody else got two. So, blossoming and darkness. Yeah. I'm going to do it like this because I feel like, Leo, there's been a lot of darkness. There's been a lot of blockage. There's been an uphill climb. There's been some contention. There's been some perseverance that you've been going through in the past, I would say 6 months to a year. But you're coming out of that. You are now coming into blossoming. So where you feel like you've had to fight and persevere, right? You keep going despite the odds. It's not for nothing that this month you're really going to start feeling the blossoming. Things starting to come into your experience. Things starting to open up. The blockage is falling away. Relationship, job, whatever, however this resonates for you. But I'm excited that you are coming out of the darkness and into the blossoming. So the other thing that I'm being brought to on this card is, if you notice, she's playing a violin and her music is creating like a high frequency or a beautiful frequency. I feel like that's what's going on. It's like you in the darkness, because of the persevering, because of the obstacles and challenges, you raised your vibrational frequency because you didn't buy into the anger and the frustration. You got into gratitude. Like, you have been raising your frequency through all of the obstacles and challenges because you have not been letting it tear you down, or you hit bottom so hard that the only place you could go was up in the darkness, Leo. Yeah, you could only go up. And so now that you've gone up, you have raised your frequency and you are allowing the blessings to show up. Whew. I love that, Leo. I love that. Sorry about that. I had to have a little maintenance. All right, let's see where this is going. Show me Leo for February. Where are we now blossoming? Oh, that's all right. I'll take that. Let's see what else we want to. Okay, I'll take that. Cards are popping. Okay. Oh, you got a couple. Okay, I like it. First one out is the Page of Wands. So I do feel like you do have some new or beginning energy coming in where there will be communication around someone or something. So I feel like you are manifesting some type of communication in this new blossoming energy. It's actually just brought to the medallion, Leo, on his shirt. I think that's the first time I've ever noticed it on this card. So I feel like you're showing up in your, and the cat next to him. Yeah, Leo, you're showing up in your reading. I love it. All right. Then we got the High Priestess. And I think this goes back to the Darkness card coming with the Blossoming card. Like, I feel like this High Priestess is embodying that, like, what you couldn't see or what was being hidden from you is now being revealed. And it was hidden from you because you didn't have enough information or your own wisdom. And now that you've gained the wisdom, you're going to be brought to your power. And you're going to start really stepping into going in the direction you want to go in. And I feel like you're going to be unstoppable. I feel like this King of Swords is coming out saying we're cutting through anything that gets in our way. That what we couldn't see, we can see now. And now we're going to go forward. And we're going to go forward because we're now getting the communication. We're now getting the opportunities, we're now getting the resources, like we're starting to receive. And so where things were hidden, where things were not easily revealed, like that energy is going, and we're now coming into receiving. We are now coming into things showing up because of the wisdom that you've gained. Oh, and the fourth card that we got, yeah, the World. There you are. The World. There it is, Leo. Look at that. You're showing up right there in the corner of there. There's your lion, Leo. Leo. There you are. And the World. Your cycle is changing. You're coming out of the darkness. You're coming into the light. Where there was blockage, where there was shortage, where there was lack, you're now coming into abundance. You're coming into growth. You're coming into prosperity. You're coming into new relationships, new partnerships, new resources, new opportunities. That's what February is bringing you. And everything is beginning. Everything is blossoming. So a lot of beginnings this month. Beginnings of ideas, blossoming of ideas, of inspiration, relationship, whatever it is, however this resonates in your life. But it feels good, Leo. It feels good. Ooh. Let's just tap these out. And the timestamp for this video is actually going to be 1:01:10. So talk about new beginnings and spirit showing up for us in this month. Leo, what does Spirit want to give as advice? Yeah, this month, just surrender. Let it come in. Let it show up. Don't worry about the how and the when. Just receive it when it shows up. Keep doing what you need to do, taking the steps you need to take every day, pay the bill you need to pay, make the phone call you need to make, and then surrender. Surrender the rest. And just allow it to show up. Because I do feel like this Page of Wands, like, I feel like this is going to be like brand new communication. Like, you don't know where it's coming from. Don't worry about where it's coming from. Just surrender. Just know that it's coming. That there's going to be some kind of communication offer, something coming in that's going to be beneficial for you this month. But, surrender is just keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive, stay high vibe, and just allow the manifestations to appear. That's all we need to do. But don't worry. Don't fear. Don't try to make something fit, like will anything into place. No round pegs into square holes. This is a month of abundance. Look at that, Leo. Look at that. It's all showing up. It's going to start. Blossoming means it's starting. So I just feel you're coming into an abundant period that's going to go beyond February, but it's all beginning this month. So you might get that phone call that says, hey, I've got this business idea, or maybe you're meeting that person this month, and it might even be a random meeting where you don't even like formally meet them. You just kind of bump into them, and then it becomes something down the road. But whatever the situation is, surrender. Don't try to force anything, Leo. But it's all beginning. February is the beginning. The beginning. Things appearing. Might even just be the blossoming of an idea. But go with it. Oh, you got two of these too. Forgiveness. Release a resentment, heal the past, see the divine in all. Yeah, big, big, big. Wherever you're still holding on to any resentment, it's going to be really important for you to forgive it this month so it doesn't block any of your manifestations. Just let go of the old story, Leo. It is what it is. It was what it was. Let them go with light and love. Let them figure out their own life. You unshackle yourself. You break the chains. Just send light and love. Yeah, oh my gosh, turn the page. Move on from the past. Step into the unknown. Blessings await. Hello. Spirit is hammering this message. Yeah. Look at that. Turn the page. Break the chains. No, nothing from the past can go forward. Just see the divine in all. And just know the blessings are waiting. You've just got to let them in, Leo. You've just got to let them in. Wow, that's powerful. I'm just feeling all of this love and gratitude in my heart. I can feel Spirit just like it's right here. We just have to allow it. We just have to allow it. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful month, Leo. I'm sending you so many blessings and so much love. We'll talk soon. Hi, Libra. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your February monthly. And I'm so excited you're here. Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through for you for the month of February. Welcome, Libra. Oh, I love this. I believe this was Cancer's card also, Libra. Ah! Virgo. All right, Virgo, take two. No worries. No worries. Let's see what we got for Virgo. Virgo. Surrender, Virgo. Surrender. This can be a very difficult concept, especially when you're just starting out with it, to really kind of let go of the outcome. Let go of the how something's going to happen. Let go of the when it's going to happen. Divine time is the right time, but it isn't our time. And sometimes divine time can be months and years. And all we can do is what we can do in each and every day to stay in gratitude for what is going right, what we do have, and forgive those old stories that just don't work anymore. Raise your vibrational frequency while you're in this surrender waiting mode. And it's not the waiting, twiddling your thumbs, doing nothing, and it's going to drop out of the sky and show up. That's not surrender. Surrender is very participatory, where you are participating in your story by raising your vibrational frequency through gratitude, through forgiveness, and just doing what you can do in each and every day. Not allowing lack mentality to take you out, not buying into the story that you're any kind of victim, just staying in surrender. Everything is working out for your highest and greatest good always. And let God consciousness, your higher self, whatever you believe in, give you the signs and the inspirations that you need to take to move forward in the way that is going to take you on the path that is yours. All right, let's see this month where this is leading. What is your path this month? What are you surrendering to, Virgo? Interesting. So I'm using the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, and Virgo, I'm going to be honest with you. I think what's going to be one of the things that's going to be important for you this month is the number 7 angel number, and I'm going to say why. I was actually looking up the 7 of Cups just to see what Ellen Dugan's take on this card was for you for this month, just to make sure I got a complete message, right? Well, I opened the card, or the book, straight to 7 of Swords. So I feel like this is very powerful, that there's a message here, Virgo, of the angel number 77. So definitely Google that for yourself. But I'm going to actually do that for you right now too, because I feel like there's a message here for you. All right, so let's go 7-7. So I use sacredscribes.com, and this is what her website looks like, just if you ever want to go to check her out. And it's a blog, and she does all kinds of angel numbers, not just repeating numbers, so number patterns, which is really cool. But the number 77 is made up of the vibrations and energies of the number 7 doubled and amplified. Number 7 relates to inner wisdom and intuition, contemplation and discernment, understanding of others, inner strength and tenacity, learning and education, empathic and psychic abilities, endurance and determination, spiritual enlightenment, development of spiritual awakening, and your divine life purpose. Number 7 also relates to good fortune. Angel number 77 indicates that you are being congratulated and your efforts have been well noted by the angelic and spiritual realms. You are on the right path, and you are living and serving your divine life purpose as guided. Due to your efforts, discernment, and good choices, your just rewards are on the way into your life. Your angels ask you to keep up the great work. So, February is bringing you something as a reward for your deeds. And I could see that here, because you're in your past position, you had 5 of Wands. So I do feel like you're coming out of struggle, strife, contention. I feel like some of you are walking away from a horrible work situation that came right up. But take this however this resonates. Whatever you're walking away from, it's going to have a positive result. Even if you're walking away and you're not sure where you're going or what you're going to be brought to. All right, now I'm going to go to the 7 of Cups. Yeah, because this also validates what I just read to you. Many wonderful choices lie before you. This is the card of precognition, dreams, symbols, and signs. Take a moment and choose one of the 7 cups. Now read along and see what it tells you about yourself. The red dragon represents the power of transformation and the element of fire. What sort of passion and power can you manifest in your world? The black kitten grants you the opportunity to work more closely with the animal kingdoms and to find your own magical familiar. The third cup's fairy tales castle offers you the chance of stability, comfort, and the magic of hearth and home. The fourth cup shows you a rainbow. Time to work on your communication skills and see what messages await you on Iris's magical rainbow from the Temperance card. The fifth card holds jewels and gold coins, inviting you to dig in and work magic with the element of earth. Focus on crystals, stones, minerals, and metals. The sixth card is a tiny mermaid who invites you deeper into the realm of the element of water. Embrace your psychic gifts and emotions and see where they lead. The final cup with the butterfly beckons you to the element of air. Sharpen your intellect, hone your instincts, and pay attention to your intuition. Oh, I love it. I've never read that from this card before. So this definitely, I think, validation that you're coming out of whatever struggle, and you're now coming into this time of intuition, inner knowing, development of your gut, solar plexus, higher self connection. Yeah. Because then you got the King of Cups. So you're absolutely coming into stability, emotional stability that is going to allow you to embrace what is coming in. What is coming in? The abundance, the prosperity, whatever you choose, right? It's all about your choice. It's all about your choice. Okay, Virgo, this is a powerful reading. Powerful reading, Virgo. It's probably going to be the longest one, actually, because I read your angel number. So I would absolutely embrace the energy of this month. Yep. So again, remember, surrender is not sit back and twiddle your thumbs and wait. No, surrender is do the work. Whatever you're being inspired to do the work. And you've been doing the work, and that's why you're starting to receive this month. That's why you're going to start seeing abundance and blessings and opportunities and prosperity showing up. So keep up the good work. Keep doing the good work. But you have to choose. And I feel like that's in the surrender. You also have to make sure you're being very intentional about where you're putting your energy. That again, you're staying in high vibrational frequency. You're staying in forgiveness and gratitude. You're staying in compassion and love. You're not allowing victimization and any fear to rule the day. Yeah. And for those of you that are like, but I'm having a hard time in surrender, that's okay. Meditation brings answers. So when you need to talk to the spirit realm, and remember, prayer or intention setting is the asking, and meditation brings the answers. That's how they are able to then communicate to you. So if you don't have a meditation practice, I would say this would be a good month to begin one, even if it's just sitting in presence for 3 minutes. So check out that video that I have in the healing and classes on breathing meditation, and also in my monthly membership, I do have a free sit in presence video, 3 minutes breathing exercise to help you on beginning connection. For those of you that are like, I don't meditate, it's okay. I got you covered. Wild child. Embrace playfulness and innocence. Time for the inner child healing. Yeah, and you know, I really feel like this is coming out because when you're in surrender mode and you've done everything you can, it's really important to stay in high vibe. So go do something joyful. Really let your inner child out. Let your inner child play. So when you've done all you can do, you've made the phone calls, you paid the bills, you did your gratitude journal, you've done everything you can do. Now there's nothing else to do. Let that inner child out. Be creative, have fun. It'll make a difference. It really will. So have a beautiful month. Thank you for being here. All right, Libra, let's see what we've got for you this month. Welcome, 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 Libra. Excuse me. We're moving energy, Libra. We're moving energy. It's a good thing. Ooh. Resistance. Whenever I see this card, I think of the Borg on Star Trek The Next Generation. Resistance is futile. Futile. Resistance is futile. Yeah, let go of the resistance. It's not going to serve you, Libra. Let go of the resistance. It's not going to bring you anything good. It's like you've got to open up that hand. You got to open up that hand. There are two kinds of resistance. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way or our way is blocked. For example, we try to get a particular job in a particular field, but no matter what we do, it doesn't happen. This is external or overt resistance. Covert resistance, which occurs when we say we really want to do or complete something but feel resistance not to, is somewhat sneakier. All forms of procrastination fit in here, writer's block being a classic example. When we want to do something but get distracted and don't do it, or we just can't seem to engage our will enough, that is covert resistance. When we want to get rid of a bad habit, an addiction, an old pattern, in fact, anything we are thinking of releasing for the dark moon, and feel resistance in doing so, we have a big dose of covert resistance. We must battle this second kind of resistance like we would battle a crafty and terrible enemy. We must raise our shields and sharpen our swords and have a strategy to remove the resistance. In fact, we must flow through it. It's a battle we might have to fight more than once, but we will be resilient and vigilant and fight if we will. For when we win, and we will win, the rewards are great. Why do we resist the things we say we want? Sometimes we don't really want those things. Most times, though, we are frightened about what might happen if we do get what we have asked for. What will people think? Will we lose our friends and family if we rise? Will it all be for nothing if we try and fail? But we must be willful and we must have courage. We must repeat to ourselves, this is what I really want for me. Yes, I am worth it. And then we stand up straight, put on our crown of sovereignty of our own lives, and go to battle. It's time, Libra. It's time to go to battle for what you want. I love it. It's time to go to battle for what you want. Absolutely. All right, let's see what we're going to battle for. Okay, Libra. What is it that we really, really want? No wonder this is big. Whew. All right. So yes, it is time. It is time to lay down the swords. It is time to open your eyes to what it is you want. It is time to get out of defense and get into offense, is what I'm hearing. Because look at this. It's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to go for what you really want. And it will feel like a leap of faith. It will feel uncertain. It will feel scary. It will feel all those things, but it's time. It's time to get into I am worthy. It is time to get into I am powerful. It is time to get into I deserve. So where you're holding yourself back or staying on defense because of fear or trauma or whatever it is, it's time to come out of that. It's time to come out of that. Because you are the magician. Look at that. Libra, you are the magician. You have the power. You have the tools. You have the wisdom. You have the ability to manifest. You got to utilize it. You got to believe it. You got to deserve it. You got to be worthy of it. You got to feel worthy of it. Let me say that. You got to feel worthy of it. So wherever you're being held back from past programming, wherever you're being held back from where you felt like you didn't deserve, nope, you got to get out of that. You got to get into receiving, opening your hand, letting in, going in that new direction, taking that leap of faith. And I feel like leap, jump, go. It's time. Because you do deserve. You're the only one holding yourself back. And yeah, maybe you failed before. And yeah, maybe you didn't have support before. That's not this. You now have the wisdom, you now have the power. Now you have the magic. All the tools, all the gifts. You just have to believe. You have to believe. So anything from the past that's showing up, clear, cancel, release. Any old thought, clear, cancel, release that thought. Any old feeling of fear, clear, cancel, release that fear. The past programming, the past thought patterns, the past emotion, leave it past, leave it back there, leave it past. Clear, cancel, release anything that's coming up that says don't go in that direction, because this is your direction. This is your direction. Whatever it is, whether it's starting the new company, the new job, the new relationship, the new house, the new city, the new inspiration, the new passion, the new... It's time. It's time. All right, let's get some answers. Let's get some answers. Heal that part of yourself that is behind the what is holding you back. Meditation brings answers. Get quiet. If you're not sure where the magic is, if you're not sure what you're hearing, if you're not sure what the inspiration is, if you're unclear of how, why, when, what, where, whatever, this is meditation brings the answers. It's not the right time to hold yourself back. It's not the right time to say, I can't. It's not the right time to stay in resistance. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. It's time. It's time to let it go. It's time to embrace your magic. You are the only one that's holding you back. And again, it can be very understandable, because you've bumped your nose before, you've failed before, you didn't get it before, it didn't work out before. That's before. We're leaving that behind. We're leaving that behind. Heart awakening. Breathe into the heart. The heart knows inner illumination. Drop down into your heart. Drop down into your heart. Yeah, drop down into your heart. Let go of the resistance. The resistance is fear. This is all mental. Drop down into your heart. Feel the knowingness, feel the connection. Feel the inner illumination that is going to give you the light showing you the way. Have a beautiful month. It's time. It's time to go. Time to leap. Time to embark on your quest. Your quest, not anybody else's quest. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Don't let anybody rain on your parade, but really get out of your own way. If you're really feeling like you don't feel worthy, that's got to be transformed. I'm sending you so much love, so many blessings. Have a beautiful month. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February monthly reading. So I hope you are doing well. What does Scorpio have on tap for February? All right, overarching theme for Scorpio for February. Oh, Scorpio. Creation. Creation. Look at that. What are you creating? What are you wanting to create? What is being created within you? For some of you, I feel like there's a mask coming off and you're like really creating your authentic version. That's what I'm getting from this card. Yeah, it's time. It's time for your authentic version to come forward. It's like you've been living in the shadows and no one has truly seen you. No one has truly seen, they've only seen what you've wanted to show them. Scorpio, where's this going this month? Oh, all right, that was a whole packet, so we're just going to give it another shuffle. I feel like when a whole packet comes out, it just means the cards really need a good... All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got here. Yep. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love spirit. I love spirit and synchronicity and yay. All right. And this is why. This is why you really have not, up to this point, really revealed yourself, your desires, your goals, that inner place. Because I feel like, Scorpio, there's been like this protective barrier where you've had to have that mask on, or you had to feel like you had to protect yourself at no cost. You could never truly embrace yourself. You were always holding yourself back in some way. Gifts, talents, heart, whatever. However this resonates for you, whatever the karma was. And I feel like February of 2023, you're starting to reveal. You're starting to unmask. You're starting to really step into your authenticity. Because you are, look at this, Empress. And in this deck, she's pregnant. And you got the creation card. Because yes, you are birthing and creating this new version of yourself, your gifts, your talents, your goals, whatever it is, however this resonates for you. But you're stepping out of the shadow. You're stepping out of the past. You're stepping out of where you didn't feel good enough, or you didn't embrace all your gifts and talents for whatever reason, but now it's like you're ready to birth. For some of you, maybe you're birthing a book, you're birthing a company, you're birthing a channel, you're creating. But it's coming from that place of birthing your authenticity. It's like you have released some karma in the past year, and it's really allowing you to embrace that part of you which has always been held back. And it's like you have a new lease on life, or a new map, and this new map is allowing you to create. a new life. For some of you, it may be a pregnancy, but I'm not feeling that for the majority. I'm not feeling that very much. I really feel like this is creating you. You're creating yourself, a new version of yourself. Authentically embracing yourself. Yeah. Yep. Coming into your power. Yep. Your authenticity. So go forward with power and intention. Be very intentional about what you want, where you want to put your energy, who you want to put your energy into. That is where you're going to be able to create and manifest what it is you're wanting in your life. That the lack, the karma that was holding you, blocking you, it's been released. The energy is now ready to take off, ready to birth the new version, the new passion, the new purpose. Yeah, you're improving. Improving your physical health, emotional health, mental health, spiritual health, energetic health. You're improving. For some of you, this may be very much a spiritual awakening journey that you're stepping into. Yeah. No. There's no going back. Where you've been before, you're not going back to. You're not going to fail again. You're not going to be that version anymore. You're not going to make those choices and decisions anymore. You're creating a whole new version. And there may be people and situations around you that can't go with you, so no. There won't be a reconnection. You're not that person anymore. You can't be with them anymore. Even if you tried to be together again, it wouldn't work again. Not because of them, but because of you. Because you're not them. You're not at their level. You're not resonating where they are anymore. It's not a match anymore. It wasn't a match then. Now it's not a match for other reasons. Because you're not the same person at all. Self-reflection, honestly assess, acceptance, honor your progress. Yeah, you've changed. Your reflection is not the same inwardly. So be honest about that. Be honest about how you've changed. What you won't buy into, put up with, want anymore. It's okay. Because this new version of yourself is different. It's not that. You're creating new. You're just authentically stepping into yourself. Be honest about that with yourself. Then you can be honest about it with everyone else. But right now you've got to be honest about yourself, because you're not this person anymore. That karma's been released. That blockage, that whatever was holding you back, that mental state, that feeling, that trauma, past life, whatever it was, it's been released. So you're not that version. So you can't resonate in that old anymore. Let them go with light and love. Now, if they transform and do their work, who knows what the future holds? But right now, no. All right. Thank you for being here. Sagittarius, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your February reading. Let's see what we've got for you for February, Sag. Ooh, Cancer got this card. Pleasure. Really, spark of the divine. Where are you being sparked by the divine? And it will bring you pleasure. It'll bring you purpose. It'll bring you into your authenticity, but it will spark you. Where are you being sparked this month? How are you being sparked this month? I feel like for some of you, you're being like resparked. Like you had a plan, you tried something in the past, it didn't work out, but now you're coming back to it. That's what it feels like, Sagittarius. Something is being revisited. I don't feel like this is relationship per se. I feel like this is more purpose, but take it how it resonates. Interesting. Cancer got that card too with this one. Interesting. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I definitely feel like you are, look at this, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Moon. Sagittarius, I feel like you are being upgraded vibrationally, frequency, awakening. Spirit is starting to communicate with you in ways that you are now receiving. I feel like your intuition has been off the charts. You're seeing, feeling, and knowing things. Some of you are having precognition dreams. Like this ascension energy is off the charts with you, Sag. And it's sparking you. And it's taking you in a new direction. You're being given the shortcut. Spirit is coming in and saying, this is your road. This is how you get on it. This is your sign. This is what you need. I love it. I feel like you're also manifesting. Yeah, Sag, I don't think I have ever, in all these monthly readings, all signs monthly readings, I don't think I've ever done one that has been so clearly a spiritual awakening journey, an intuition development. Yeah. Surrender to the process. You're being opened up. Your heart chakra, Spirit is coming in. Look at that. It looks like he's holding like the Holy Spirit in the form of a dove. Yeah, you're being awakened. You're being awakened. Yeah. Listen deeply. They're speaking. They're speaking. Listen deeply. This is, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience. Surrendering is that having the faith that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. Not buying into how or when something's going to happen or appear, but listening deeply, starting a meditation practice, following your intuition, the signs, the symbols, the inspiration. Spirit is coming in, Sagittarius, and giving you the shortcut. There's no more lessons that need to be gained. You have the wisdom that you need. Now it is just stepping into your intuitive skills, your connection to your higher self, or God consciousness, or whatever you believe in. Yep. So I would say it's not the right time to make any big moves, and that anything that is challenging at this time will have a peaceful resolution. So it's not the right time to try to play the victim. It's not the right time to butt up against anything. I feel like the surrender and the listen deeply card are basically wherever the challenges are this month. You just have to like allow spirit to bring you the way through it. But this is going to be a month of contemplation, not a month of movement, Sagittarius, as you really get into connection and be able to see, feel, hear, and know spirit in a way that you can start trusting and acting on it. Yeah, and they want you to know to not doubt. The doubt is just going to keep you in these negative patterns or not receiving. It's like the doubt blocks. It's time to get into the faith. That is what is going to be the most beneficial thing you can do this month to move your situation. Whatever your situation is, however this resonates for you, but surrendering. Where are you sparked? Where does it feel better to go in that direction? Where is the good feeling thing? May not be the accepted thing, may not be the expectation thing, but this is about you going in the direction that's right for you and spirit coming through helping you with that. Yeah, forgiveness. Release resentment, heal the past, see the divine in all. That is what is going to help propel you by breaking the chains of anything that's holding you back. Societal expectation, family expectation, whatever. Wherever you've been wronged, wherever you've been harmed, whoever, it's the old story, and it's time to unchain yourself from the old story. Reconnect with nature. Refresh your senses. Honor the season. Nature is calling. Yeah. Getting out in nature will absolutely help you to also get into connection with your spirit guide, your intuition, your gut instinct. Nature will help. Water, fire, earth, wind, the elements. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful month. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. How are you this month? Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through for you. Capricorn, extremes. It's going to be important not to buy into extremes this month. Really look at maybe where you do imbibe in extremes this month. You know, where maybe you've got some addictive patterns or something you're distracting yourself with or just doing too much of. Whether even work, you know, you can be extreme at work, you can be extreme in your pursuit of your goals, you can be extreme, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy, it's not balanced. So where are you not having balance, Capricorn? Really important for you to look at that this month. Are you having, you know, extreme pushing in, you know, pursuit of financial goals? Are you having extreme over the top feelings on anything. Doing too much of any one thing. Positive or negative, it's negative. Even if it's a positive thing that you're doing too much of, it's a negative effect, right? It's not balance. It's not balance. So Capricorn, look at yourself in this month and think, where am I not having balance? Right? It's like Spirit calling us out. We see you. We see that you're totally focused in one area. Not good. Not good. Okay, we got a packet, but there's only 4, so we'll take them. Oh, I love Capricorn. This month, it's going to be important for you to have balance, right? What did I just say? You're not having a balance. So we got temperance and extreme. Look at that. Talk about opposites, right? So temperance, learning, balance, extremes. Very important, because getting into balance is what's going to bring you what it is you're looking for. So even though you think the striving and driving is going to bring you what you want, you still have to have pleasure. You still have to have fun. You still have to have family time. You still have to have hobbies. You still have to have self-care. You still have to fill up your soul cup, your mana. That's what brings you the 10 of Cups. Temperance. So the Knight of Cups is coming in to say, you're going to be offered something this month. But if you are so focused in one direction, you may miss it. Because you're not in the other direction. You're not able to be receptive to an emotional offering because you're so caught up in your mental body, so caught up in the thought of the fear of not having enough. So you continue to not have enough. Where when you have balance, you're able to manifest. So Capricorn, you got to get out of your own way this month. Yeah, you got to make a choice. What's important to you? You've got to make a choice. Very, very important to see where you're letting yourself down, where you're too in one area of your life. You're too focused and driven in one area that's not allowing the balance and the flow to come in that's going to bring you help, a new direction, an offering, support, learning, lesson. Capricorn, really important this month. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Get out of your head. Drop down into your heart. Very important. The striving and driving isn't going to bring you what you think it's going to bring you. It's just going to bring you more of what you don't have. You got to have the courage and bravery to be able to look at where you're letting yourself down, where you're putting too much time and effort that is giving you not the result. You got to have the courage and bravery to walk away from something that isn't working. Pushing it, forcing it, totally focusing on it, hyper-focusing on it, it's not going to work. You got to have balance. You got to have the courage and bravery to allow the balance, the flow, the grace, the ease. You might have to drop your defenses. Your pride is what I'm hearing, actually. Your pride is keeping that defense up. It's not going to get you anywhere. Yep. You got to learn balance. There it is. That's what you need. That's what's going to make all the difference. Balance. Grace and ease. Flow. All parts of your life, not just one part. Where you're hyper-focused, if you're hyper-focused on something and it's not working, it's not going to work. You got to learn how to walk away. And I know, Capricorn, that is not in your vocabulary. You're going to have to find the courage and bravery to do that. Might be something you can come back to at some point. But right now, the hyper-vigilance, the hyper-focusedness, it's like you're banging your head against a wall. It's not getting you anywhere, and it's not gonna. This month, you got to stop banging your head. Grounding. Reconnect with nature. Balance, sensitivity. Crystalline grid. Yep. Get into connection. Get into connection with yourself, with Mother Gaia, with the field. As above, so below, as within, so without. Get into connection. Whatever part of your life you're hyper-focused on, you got to set that aside, the hyper-focusedness, and find pockets for other parts of your life to come in. You've got to get into balance, Capricorn, or you're going to end up in this perpetual state of cycling in a pattern that's just never going to make it. It's never going to be what you want. It's never going to manifest what you want. You're always going to be in this lack mentality or lack state. The abundance and the prosperity is in the balance. I know it seems like it's a juxtaposition, but that's how it works in the quantum field. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful month.